Health Crusaders, Dr. Ren here in front of the Crossroads in Garwood, that's Union County, New Jersey, about to film a healthy RENpisode on the Ayurvedic benefits of ghee. So let's go inside and get gheed up. Health Crusaders, Dr. Ren here with Dany Rongo, who's a singer, songwriter, and activist from sweet New Jersey. How you doing, Dany?
Hi, I'm fine, Ren. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. And Dany is Jersey born and bred, and I would say we have something in common, that we're both hybrids. We're completely activated beings in Jersey bodies.
Well, I like how you said it when you sent me, or not, it was actually on your site when you said that I'm from the high vibe tribe. I love that. That was so cool. Yeah, I actually like to consider myself from that alleged high vibe tribe, and just from getting to know Dr. Ren here, I can see that she's on that same path. It's an inherent calling, folks, to try and give back, to try and help through the many ways that you do, and obviously the ways that I do is just, you know, through my advocating and through my music.
And since everything's all about oneness, you know, high vibe tribe, holistic mafia, whatevs, but like your title to your newest CD, One Bass, One Voice, Simply One Song. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about this, how you came up with this.
Well, that title there is actually from like one of my gurus, I'd like to call him, is Dr. Wayne Dyer, and he said in one of his early books decades ago that if you break down the word universe, uni meaning one and verse meaning song, so we're all part of this one song, and that struck a chord with me quite some time ago. So I actually wrote a song about it years ago called Simply One Song. That is obviously the featured and highlighted track here on the CD. But to me, that's the whole premise of what I'm about. That's my foundation, is that we're all one, and it's a oneness. I feel that we have too much separateness in this world, and everyone feels that they're separate from one degree to another. And it's my hopes and dreams from my time here on this planet that we can get to a better understanding that we are from one single core, and we all branch out from that, but we are just one, as you know.
So what's your niche when it comes to activism? What really drives your passion?
Well, I'm primarily known for doing work with, I should say, for our U.S. troops and for our veterans. That struck a chord with me when I was a young boy. I never served in the war, so I'm not a veteran, but I always had the highest praise and thanks for the men and women who have served our country. I know I know firsthand that I would not have the guts to do it. So for the people who lay their lives on the line to protect this great land of ours, I have the utmost respect for. So I started advocating years ago, and then when I started to develop my own musical act, as you know, I'm a bass player, and bass players aren't known to be singer-songwriters or to go out and play their instrument like a bass guitar, but I do. So when I decided to do it, I started to craft my own songs, and like a lot of them were geared towards that service and to try and help, especially the veterans and our troops. And I have a lot of songs out there. I've done a lot of good. I've raised a ton of money for a lot of different organizations. One of the songs is featured on the CD. It's called A Soldier's Christmas Song. I'm very proud to say that it has over 180,000 views on my YouTube page. Take a look at it. It's a homemade video, just like with take a look at it.
You are from Jersey.
Yeah, take a look at it. You follow me? But yeah, I am like so proud of that. I just played it downstairs at your event, and I'm proud of it because I've received such kind words from not just troops throughout the world who are serving right now, but from their parents who actually heard this song and saw the video and reached out to me on my sites just to say thank you. And it is such a blessing. It just fills my soul with a warmth knowing that it's reaching people. So that's one of the songs featured here on the CD, folks. Again, it's called A Soldier's Christmas Song.
Yeah, Dany, I'm so grateful that you rally to support this Get Gheed Up party about the Ayurvedic.
You need to tell me a little more about Ghee, because I'm totally in the dark, but I'm learning. I did do some research before I came here. So, but I need a first-hand explanation and some insight from Dr. Ren exactly about some of the benefits. I want to learn. I want to share more about it because I'm here to help.
Well, try a sip of this.
Okay. Now, this is what? This is coffee with ghee in it?
This is called upgraded coffee. And as mentioned, the recipe is on my blog, lorenlarino.com/ghee. And what this is it gives you 6 hours of sustainable Renergy. So it could be like a meal replacement, and it completely oils your brain up so you can think and have like that clear cognitive function.
And best folks,
that glow.
man, that's good coffee.
Yeah.
That really is.
Yeah.
I'm taking another sip.
Oh, go ahead, help yourself. We have a whole pot downstairs that OHMghee, who's a Jersey-based company, provided for us today.
Because there's like almost a creamy, buttery like flavor. Is that
It's
part
just
of
the
it?
ghee. It's not even a tablespoon of ghee, and it turns the same color as coffee would look with creamer. And that's what we're all about, is educating people that you can still have your vices, but why don't we upgrade it? Make it a healthier version. It could taste just as good, if not better, than what you're used to, but definitely be better for your body. And of course,
That's
the
awesome.
caffeine or the coffee acts as a vasodilator to cell permeate and get the nutrients in where they need to go.
So let me take this further for you. What brand of ghee is that? Is that your OHMghee friends downstairs?
This is OHMghee, like I
See?
mentioned, they are from Jersey. So, and they actually were my inspiration for this entire event, because we've been following each other on Instagram since I discovered them over a year ago when they were just really starting out. And I saw a t-shirt that we'll be giving away to 4 people we're going to call up on stage to be part of our ghee judging panel in a little bit, that says "Get Gheed Up." And when I saw that, that's when, the Ren wheel started churning and spiraling, due to this stuff, and I manifested you here. But enough about that for now. I want to talk a little bit about your music and how just, high vibe music, as we've mentioned, like what you put out there is, and I don't even know if you realize this, that's kind of through your music, you're holding an intention that is higher than what we're used to living in, that vibration we're used to living in. So you actually help, like the tide that Kennedy talks about, which raises all boats, to raise us all. And as Wayne Dyer, one of your gurus you mentioned, talks about, to put us into the holy flow of hypersynchronicity or law of attraction.
Absolutely. First and foremost, it's true, everything that you said. There are there's a lot of naysayers out there who feel that, we're stuck in this world and there's really nothing that people can do. But one individual at a time can do so much more. If you raise your own individual level of consciousness to one of service, of acceptance, of enlightenment, just to try to give back and to serve, it spreads like wildfire.
Contagious gratitude. You heard my mic check.
That's right. It was so cool when you said that. It's
Hold the cannolis means quiet on the set.
And then contagious gratitude. Yeah. I always like to say, get an attitude of gratitude. Because if we just come from a place of thanks and live through a spirit of giving and stuff like that, it can help. And I'm one of those stubborn people, folks. I've always said, if I die trying, so then I die trying. But I'm here. I sense my inherent calling to give back, and it's through this thing here and through my music. And I just feel the need to serve in that pattern and in that fashion. And it's a spiritual journey that I'm growing with and through, and I'm developing. And I would have never thought that, in my 50s now, can't say it. I'm looking
No way. That must be all the superfoods, Dany.
That's what it is, yeah. But, I would have never thought that I would be to this stage in my life and, trying to do something, at this level. But I'm grateful for the opportunity. I have a day job in New York, in the city. I work on Wall Street. I'm a director at Citigroup, and that provides me with a hell of an opportunity to be able to pursue my music the way I have been over the decades now. So I'm very grateful for that. But like you said,
You just dated yourself, Dany. That's quite androgynous and yet holistic.
yeah, it is.
But you're able to regulate both worlds, the third and the fifth dimension.
Yeah. That's everything, Dr. Ren. It's just a matter of finding what your path is, what your passion, what drives you. Because let me tell you something, if like if you haven't sensed it yet, you will. Somewhere in your lifetime, you will sense that shift, as we like to call it, right?
That paradigm will shift.
Yeah, and it's going to happen, and the sparks are going to go off, and when it does, that's when you sense that. All right, like the last and bonus track of my CD here is called "It's Not About Me," and if I can speak on this tune for a second, here again, I'm a bass player, so this CD is called One Bass, One Voice, Simply One Song. It's just me playing my bass guitar and singing, so it's a complete representation of how I perform live, like I'm doing for your show downstairs. But this last track, It's Not About Me, is me singing to a piano track. Ergo, it's not about me or my bass, but this song is just like the title says, it's not about me. It's not about you and me, folks. It's about giving beyond our heart's content.
It's about synchronicity.
Yes, it's about matching up with the synchronicity. It's about giving beyond your heart's content without a dime being spent. Or just making a call is how the actual chorus goes. But yeah, to me, that's what it's about. It's not about me. So it's about, what we can do to serve and help.
Well, Dany, I can't wait to go downstairs and abundance for abundance.
Nice.
And just wanted to tell them that you are also no stranger here to the Crossroads in Garwood. You actually play here quite often.
Yes.
And we'll be having a CD release party for this baby that's not released to the public yet. So everyone who's here today at Get Gheed Up is experiencing this firsthand live as an exclusive premiere. And tell them about the CD release party and what they're going to get if they show up.
Well, I have to reach out to Lee to confirm it, but I would like to have my CD release party here at the Great Crossroads in Garwood on a Saturday afternoon in October. So stay tuned for all details. I'll have everything posted on www.DanyRongo.com and all my sites that are linked to that. And I would like to say that for anyone who sees this and who comes to that show, if you mention Dr. Ren, that you saw this episode on Dr. Ren's show there, please come to me. I'll make sure that you get a free signed CD. I'd appreciate that.
Wowza. And you know what? I just telepathically confirmed it with Lee, so it's on. So, Dany, I see a stone hiding under there, and what is that?
It's actually a... Can I show it?
Yeah, please do.
It's actually a gift from my sister-in-law, and it is a gem, a stone that was extracted from this great earth of ours, and I don't know the name of it, but she does, so I will defer to her. Any chance you know what it is?
I'm wearing serpentine today, and that's to help with the creative flow of
nice.
energy.
See, I don't know what this is. It's so wonderful, but thank you for noticing.
Thank you so much, Dany, for being here with us today. You want to play us a little tune real quick, and then we'll go downstairs in abundance?
I can do that.
Go right ahead. Come down when you're done, then I'll get the next person.
Words that will comfort me, I am. The words that inspire me, I am. To words that encourage me, I am. My lifetime, my legacy, I am. This is Dany Rongo. Everything can be found at DanyRongo.com. Thank you, Dr. Ren, for finding me and bringing us together. And let's share our message. Thank you so much.